Oh, wow. Well, it's Sunday morning. The transition from the dense forests of Minnesota to the wide open spaces of the Dakotas is pretty nice. I spent the last few hours adjusting to this solo car camping setup. It's definitely a change of pace from the truck, but it's forcing me to be way more organized with my gear. The wind is really starting to kick up, which is exactly what I wanted to test the tent against. Quick rest stop and we're back on the road. The drive from the Missouri River into the South Dakota high country is something I won't forget. Watching the horizon just open up like that, it's a total shift from the dense woods of the Chippewa. The wind was howling through the window so hard I couldn't even record audio, but the view, it spoke for itself. Careful if you're driving through Slope County. The sheriff probably get you. This scenery here is just beautiful. Well, here we are at Picnic Spring Campground, the Custer National Forest. It's definitely a little windy here. Just an absolutely beautiful park though. I drove around the loop once just to kind of eyeball some of the sights, but I think I'm going to get out and just kind of take a walk around and see what they all look like, see what the wind's like. It's definitely pretty windy up here, but I think there's some that are a little more tucked in and isolated. So let's go for a walk. Looks like there's one other tent here, although no vehicle around at all. It's a little more protected back here in the pines. Still pretty breezy though. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge to find a spot tucked away from the wind. Oh wow, look at this view. Oh, wow. What a view up here. Wow. Pretty windy, but what a beautiful view up here. A nice big open site here. Lots of room. Especially if you were in a group or something. It'd be pretty nice. Let's go take a look at the view down here. Clean, well stocked. Well, this wouldn't be too bad if I could find a spot in the trees here to pitch the tent. Boy, this campground just has one view after another. Oh, almost like a fireplace here. Yeah, that's what it is. I've never seen anything like that. Got the Forest Service logo on it and everything. Huh. Here's another site with that fireplace in it. This is pretty nice here, but pretty exposed. Well, after all that walking around, I think I'm gonna stay in the site we started with. This is a little tucked down here. Table sheltered a little bit, and the fireplace is sheltered a little bit. It's a little downhill, and then I can put the tent around on the backside of these rocks, which is going to offer me quite a bit of protection from the wind. That's pretty much north right there. The wind's coming out of the west right now, but it's supposed to switch to the north tonight, so that'll work well, I think. I don't think I'm going to set up the tent right now. I think I'll wait a couple hours here till the wind dies down a little bit more. There's no point in fighting it. I'm going to go do a little exploring here. Old fence right here. That's got to go down 50 feet, 75 feet there. Oh, beautiful. Well, we made it to Picnic Springs. This is a 180-degree difference from the campsite we were at last night on the Missouri River. Not very much for trees, just tons of open spaces. If the tent holds up tonight, we should be in good shape for Montana tomorrow. I'm on a big push to get to 300 subscribers before I get home. If you like what you're seeing so far, please hit that subscribe button. It says there's water down this trail. Let's take a look. Well, this must be the infamous Picnic Spring. Oh, that's some cold water right there. That feels nice. Well, I was going to show you the sunset until I went behind the clouds. So I'm going to head back now. We'll get the tent set up. The wind's died down quite a bit. And then we'll get some supper going. Kind of looking forward to that. I'm getting hungry. Definitely a little windy here. We'll get her staked down. Get the contents inside, that should help quite a bit. That should work out just fine. Boy, we ended up with an amazing sunset tonight. The camera doesn't really do it justice, but pretty beautiful. Put some oil down for the fish tonight. I'm pretty sure it's all going to slide to one side, but that's okay. We'll just use the spatula to keep bringing it back. Boy, that wind is just obnoxious. Brought along a little lemon pepper this time. We'll sprinkle that on there. I don't know if I mentioned this fish was from, I was up fishing on Ash Lake, just north of Orb, Minnesota, 2 days ago. I was standing on 3 feet of ice, fishing with a couple friends, and caught 3 crappies. So I didn't catch them, but they caught them. But they were kind enough to give them to me. So here I am eating fresh crappie. Huh. Well, that's good. I had told one of the guys when we were getting ready to leave, I said, yeah. He said, you should take the crappie with for going out west. And I said, I already had some frozen fish from Red Lake that I was going to take with. But I said, oh, fresh stuff's way better. Mike, you're not wrong. Thank you. Well, it's finally quiet. Well, as quiet as it's going to get out here with the wind hitting the tent. I'm going to tuck away into the sleeping bag here at Picnic Springs, and honestly, this solo car camping setup is exceeding my expectations. It's tight, but it works. Tomorrow, we cross another border into Medicine Rocks, Montana. This 1,200-mile journey, it's just getting started. We're sitting at about 250 subscribers. If you're enjoying the journey from Minnesota out here to the plains, hit that subscribe button. Let's see if we can hit 300 before we head back home. Good night from South Dakota. I'll see you in Montana. Hey, good morning. Slept pretty well last night. Did wake up a couple times. The wind was not too bad when I went to bed. It was moving for sure, but last night about 3 or 3:30, it was really howling. And coming out of the north, which is the direction that the tent is kind of protected by the rocks, and it was really rocking and shaking the tent, but everything held fine. I went back to sleep and got up in the morning, nice peaceful morning, blue sky, which I didn't really anticipate. So thought I'd get up. I want to make a little fire here, just to enjoy a fire. I didn't really get to have one last night because the wind was too strong. So have a little morning fire, get a little breakfast in, and then hit the road. Well, it's about 10 after 9 on Monday morning. Car's all packed up, the gear's all loaded, about ready to hit the road. The tent, it did really well last night. Behind those rocks, it was pretty windy still, but the tent held its own, so that's good. Next stop, Montana.